What was the other movie?
Um, I think we were just in a basketball place because we went from watching that to watching the documentary about the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers. What did you think about that from the perspective of somebody who was actually around when all that stuff was occurring?
Well, we realized that the Lakers and everything. Like you said, Magic brought Showtime there, but the Lakers was going through a period of being stagnant, and listening to him talk and everything, and I was kind of. I would say, man, anytime a star player wants the team to do what they want them to do, they holler, "Give me a trade." So Magic was the Kevin Durant before Kevin Durant, huh?
We could talk about Kevin Durant in a second. I think before Kevin Durant, though, the Kevin Durant was Moses Malone. Hold on one second. Like in this age of the internet, I think it's starting to come out more and more that this whole players trying to use the fact that they're superstars to get the organization to do what they want is a little more common than we tried to make it seem in the past. Because there was a lot of players, and none of them wanted to go to trash teams. All these players would try to be like, "Hey, I'm a superstar. If you don't give me what I want to trade, and I want to be traded to a really good team that I can win championships with." Like, I don't think that, I think that we focus so much on the fact that, oh, Michael Jordan didn't do that. Even though Chicago made some phenomenal moves when Michael Jordan, they catered to Michael Jordan in the way that they need to cater to stars. But I feel like a lot of stars that were maybe a little lesser stars, their organizations weren't willing to cater to them in the way that the Lakers were willing to cater to Magic, or the Bulls were willing to cater to Jordan. So they wanted out, and they wanted out to some of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, yep.
But I think that whole documentary was just in response to the TV. You remember the TV show we watched?
Oh yeah, I watched that series.
Well, I can't. Why am I forgetting the names of all of these things? Let's see. Lakers TV show. This better pop up quickly too. Winning Time. We watched Winning Time, and I think they focused more on the entertainment aspect because anybody who knows that Magic Johnson was a whore. Like when it came out that Magic Johnson had gotten AIDS, it was don't get me wrong, it was horribly sad, and we all were devastated by it. But nobody was like, Magic? How if Michael Jackson got AIDS, you'd be like, what? I didn't know Mike was getting down like that. Like everybody was like, all right, yeah, now I can kind of get it. There's interviews of Magic Johnson talking about how it was women's fantasies to be in a foursome with Magic Johnson. The interviewer's like, are you sure that wasn't your fantasy? He's like, hey, I'm Magic. Like the women, the women. So we all knew. Well, I'm not gonna say we all knew, but people who knew that the Lakers was a whorehouse. Like you would have players coming in and they'd hoop with the Lakers, and then right after the game they'd go to the
Because
club.
the Lakers had a little club like thing right there at the Staples Center. From
Miami has the same thing.
No, I didn't know that.
I see. People who know, they knew. So it was I feel like they focused a lot on that. They focused a lot on I think they were more personal about it, which don't get me wrong, I understand that it was romanticized.
But I know Coop told me he went there once with his wife. I know Coop was lying. Coop, stop lying. You went there more than once, and your wife wasn't there. Your wife might have went once with you.
I almost forgot he said that because it went in one ear and out the other when he said it. I'm like, bro, come on. Like, you talking about, oh, I ain't want to look around because I knew I would hear it from her later. No, you knew that you was going to be there again in 3 days after y'all next game, so it was no point. That whole portion of his interview was only directed towards his wife. Like, he knew millions of people would be watching, but he was really just talking to his wife when he said that. And they probably still to this day
now
have
maybe
arguments about it.
AC Green didn't go. AC Green didn't go because they said he was staying a virgin until he got married. So he may not have.
Listen, I am a male in my 20s, similarly to how all of those men were males in their 20s.
Yeah.
I don't believe none of them were not partaking in that. Give me another 7 inches on my height and put me in the NBA and I would be there. Do I have a wife? I don't care. I'm making millions. I'm providing for her as a husband, and she has a stable lifestyle. I'm doing
See, Steph wouldn't do that. See, Steph wouldn't be there. See, you ain't gonna be no Steph then, man. Steph wouldn't be there. Aisha would.
I was about to say Steph's wife is not exactly what you want to use as the glowing example of how you get rewarded for behaving like him.
Yeah.
And even in that, like, I don't know. We don't know how Steph get down. That's part of Steph's brand is that he's a family man.
Yeah,
Steph is still a light skin with bright eyes. Like, who knows?
Yep, I can see.
Steph might be knocking down threes on and off the court.
I don't know, man, but I know if Aisha had a chance with her and Jada, they would be there. I'm just playing.
He just playing. I know for a fact Jada would be live and in effect. We started watching the show with Jada too, but like you weren't really there for a lot. I started rewatching Gotham because I was enjoying it. But what else did we look